Hey guys, Rich Thought here, InnerAthlete headquarters. So yesterday I was talking about hip dominant exercises, the most dominant hip dominant exercise. If you haven't caught on yet, it is the deadlift, okay? I know a lot of people have a hard time with it, pretty scared of it. There's no really big reason to be scared of it, other than something really bad can happen if you do it wrong. So I'm here today to teach you exactly what's going on and how to do it properly. Some really cool tricks, okay? First trick, all you need to do is find yourself a beautiful kettlebell. I'm going to show you something that's called the goat sack. So what you're going to do is you're going to put that kettlebell right behind you. You're going to keep your shoulders nice and back, knees bent just as you would in a deadlift, and you're going to bend over as far as you can, shifting your weight back on your heels. Right over here. So my chest is parallel to the ground, and I'm leaning back so I feel a bit of a stretch in the hamstring. Right? And then come stand back up. And you can do that a few times. And this is essentially the deadlifting pattern. This is the hip hinging pattern. So my hips are bending more than my knees are. And that's what a deadlift is. This is the progression from the goat sack. Once you master that, once you master the hip hinge, you just practice that pattern with something very simple like a kettlebell. So the kettlebell, to set this up, you want to place the handle right in line with the heels, and you want to same concept, bend over at the hips, then you want to grab the handle. The good thing now, the cool thing to do is you can actually think of breaking the handle this way. That way, you can pack your armpits. Try to think of $100 bills behind your armpits. If those $100 bills drop, they're mine. Come over this way, alright? So, breaking the handle, chest is up nice and tall, and all we're doing is we're standing up with it, and then right back down to where we found it, right between our heels. And then up again. A big thing to remember in the kettlebell deadlift, guys, again, it's in line with the heels. We're bending down right here, shoulders are packed, and the chin comes to your Adam's apple. So you're packing the chin. Essentially, you're kind of bringing your face towards yourself here, right? So bending down, bend it, chest up nice and tall. Boom. Up here, you're thinking squeeze the butt, squeeze the thighs, and that's it. Go right back down. Put the kettlebell back where we found it. And look at this hip. So more hip is bent than knee. We want to progress that, make it more difficult, add more load. Kettlebells only get so heavy, so we can move over to the trap bar. Right? Knock this guy over. So trap bar, I love this guy, because it's essentially the same kind of patterning as this. And you can still deadlift. So for this guy, go over the same cues. Right? Squeezing the butt, everything stays tight right through here. We're going to draw up from the pelvic floor. That's our base, that's our core stability, right? So every time we deadlift, we want to make sure this is super stable, and then we can stabilize the butt, and then the stomach over as well, okay? So tight right through here, bending over at the hips, grabbing the bar, and we're pulling ourselves down and in, just as we did with the kettlebell, packing the chin, packing the shoulders, and standing up tall right here, and then right back down here. Okay, and then up again. The cool thing about this, guys, is you can actually squat it up instead of deadlifting. The trap bar you can kind of use more of these or more of hips. It all depends on what angle you want to use. Ideally, it's a deadlift, right? So we want to keep up and back. Remember, when you're deadlifting, keep those shoulders packed. When those $100 bills come to me. All right. More importantly, look, keep your shoulders packed. There's no way to come around your back. Give it a shot. What do you think?